So Chris is inside. Are we going to buy a trailer today? I mean, we're at the trailer place. This is the second time we've come, and I think he plans on it. So we'll see. But I'm stuck out in the truck, so I don't know. I'm stuck out in the truck because I have that going on. So wait till he wakes up and is in more of a trailer buy-in mood with the rest of us. Are we really gonna stand in here?
Only for a second. What's up? She made me buy a trailer.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, she made me buy it.
Yeah, whatever.
7x12 cargo trailer.
I showed you what I was doing. I was sitting in the truck.
We went with the cheaper one. One of those cases where you know what you're getting into, and you get what you pay for. That's kind of what this is. I knew I was getting something that wasn't what I consider well built. I've already had to go through here and tighten some screws, move some screws because they didn't go into the supports. They just put screws into empty air just to hold itself to the oxygen.
I think they had a max number of screws, or a minimum number of screws they had to put in, so they didn't care where they put it.
And it was marked. The screw, where the screw belonged was marked, and they missed it by over a 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
Anyway, 7x12, it's got a ramp. It's even got a skylight. I'm thinking about putting a fantastic fan in there because I'm going to end up running power to this thing from the RV. Step outside now.
Oh, yeah, where there's
please.
air. It's an Oklahoma summer.
Yeah, it's a little warmish. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to be spending the weekend painting the inside because none of them come painted on the inside. So I'm going to be painting the inside, coating the floor, and order some tie-down stuff. But that's what my weekend is. So that's what's up. Thank you for buying me this trailer. Yep, the interior is done. I did not paint that board. That board will get replaced because it's too short. It's not going to last very long at all. So yeah, I have found out that cargo trailers, at least, are a lot like RVs.
How's that?
You gotta finish them. I had to crawl under
to make it yours.
Well, I had to crawl under it to shore up.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, one of the pieces of plywood wasn't mounted to a cross frame. It was just kind of there. So I had to shore it up because, 940-pound motorcycle. Got that shored up. Of course, I already mentioned I had to screw some screws in and move some screws to where they were screwing into something.
That's pretty screwy.
Yeah. And got it painted. Except for that ramp board, which that ramp board is about 3 inches too short to make contact with the ground with the ramp down. So I'll get a piece of plywood one of these days and extend that. I'll probably wait until that one breaks because it is going to break. Probably after about the 3rd time loading the bike on it, it'll break. But yeah, that's and yeah, it's painted. I'm just waiting for parts. Got her hair painted, so we're all good.
My hair's not painted. My hair's always this. Like this. I'm gonna have to teach you to be a real husband after how many years?
3.
2? 32?
So yeah, I'm waiting for parts to show up to finish making that a motorcycle hauler. And then we'll be throwing some other parts at it to carry a few of our other camping things.
Camping toys.
Okay, toys. Okay. You know, before we get deeper into this Whassup, I should probably make something clear. Deep South trailers, cargo trailers, our Deep South cargo trailer was not well built by any stretch of the imagination. But we knew that going in. And the reason we bought it was because we didn't see $1,300 worth of better build quality in the Wells Fargo. It just, that price difference didn't exist in reality.
And we're not using it for business like an everyday.
Right.
There's that too.
So I'm not unhappy with my purchase. I'm actually very happy with my purchase. So when we got it home, I've spent probably 3 hours of my time finishing the trailer, fixing little odd issues with somebody in too big of a hurry, and making the trailer safe to use. So that's about 3 hours of my time.
That's sad. We really shouldn't accept that it's not safe to use.
Right. We shouldn't, but
what choice do you have?
$1,300, that's a lot of money to spend on.
Well, I'm not saying we shouldn't have gotten that one, and I'm just saying in general, society, we shouldn't. Yeah. But I don't know what you're supposed to do about that.
Yep. And I probably got another hour's worth of work to actually finish the production of the trailer. I am now like a trailer manufacturer at the curb at the house.
Which our neighbors love.
Yeah, they do.
We don't even have to ask them.
I was underneath it, you know, shoring up that chunk of plywood, and I noticed that the trailer is undercoated. Well, 3/4 of the trailer is undercoated.
What?
Yes, 3/4 of it. The entire trailer isn't even undercoated. Up towards the tongue end, there is exposed metal that is going to rust. So I've got to.
Wow.
Yeah, and actually, I kind of intended on putting a better undercoating on it to begin with.
Well, that's good.
So,
makes it not quite so crazy.
So,
and it's good that it wasn't raining on the way home, I guess.
There's another hour's worth of work probably just to finish building the trailer. I would not recommend Deep South trailers to anybody, but this, and I think I alluded to it earlier, this is really kind of corollary to our experience with RVs. And a lot of you know this firsthand, and I know you've heard stories about it if you don't know it firsthand. You get an RV, the RV owner and the dealership have to finish building the RV. You know, because they are, you know, some brands more than others.
Yeah, I was gonna say some of the brands that don't make as many and slower production probably do a better job.
You know, you've got the ones that are, you know, wanting to crank out as many as possible, and humans operating the screw gun, missing frame. Humans. And you know, a lot of people like to blame it on, well, you know, it's just a rolling earthquake. Well, if the screws were put in the right place, it wouldn't matter. So
my thing has always been, you know, it's a rolling earthquake, so do it right. Yeah. Do it better than you would a house.
So there is a lot of correlation between this cargo trailer and really the RV world. I was surprised.
Because it's so basic. Yeah.
It was really surprising. But now that we're done with the cargo trailer.
Did you have brakes?
It has brakes.
Good. Okay, that's something we weren't sure about.
I got to get a brake controller for the motorhome at some point. I'm not real concerned with it because it's light. It's not, but brakes on tow items are good. I mentioned a few weeks ago something about YouTube comments being squirrely, and me not seeing comments until like a month after they're posted, or you know, and just not, some of them are buried in the whole structure of YouTube, and others just the other day we were asked what our tow vehicle is, what our toad is, and I responded to the question, and I believe that response even got a thumbs up. My response isn't on there anymore. I didn't delete it. So
they were fact checking your response.
So just to make sure that this question was seen and got answered, we have a 2017 Subaru Forester. It is a stick shift. It is a manual transmission. So, you know, we just flop it into neutral and we tow it. Unfortunately, Subaru doesn't make their Forester line up with manual transmissions anymore. I'm not even sure if they still do it with the Crosstreks. They did in 2019, I think.
I think rumor was they were not.
Yeah, they were. They're phasing out of the manual transmission and going with their CVT, their
for all their safety stuff,
because it's easier for them to do all the safety requirements with an automatic than it is with a manual transmission. So, but that's what we have, a 2017 Subaru Forester. It's been an awesome car. Subaru trying to get the years right from like 2016 and up. Subaru put out this bulletin that said don't use them as toads. I just want to make sure that I'm clear about that. Subaru does not want you to use their vehicles as toads for whatever reason. We have put 25,000 miles on this car being towed behind the motorhome.
But we're not suggesting you go against any manufacturer's recommendations.
I'm just
saying what we did.
Just making sure you guys understand that Subaru doesn't want you to do what we're doing.
Yeah.
I guess that's about it for the week, I think. Is it? Was there anything else? Seems like there was something else, but
it does seem like there was something else. We sat out and watched our city explode in fireworks
always
yesterday.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's one of the good parts of living where we live.
Yeah.
And I feel for the people, you know, our military folks, PTSD and all that. I really feel for them. You know, our dogs do not like the 4th of July holiday. They never have. I get all that, but I mean, it's a heck of a way to celebrate our freedom.
Yeah.
And it was fun last night.
Yeah. Yeah, our neighbors spent a lot of money, so we can watch them burn up their money.
Yeah, we let them spend a lot of money every year just so we can enjoy it.
Yeah.
I guess with all that, I'm sure we forgot something. And if we did, maybe we'll pop back in. Otherwise, this car is not moving.
No, he's not.
No, now he starts rolling. When I go across the intersection, now he decides, oh, I need to go. Yeah, with all that, we'll catch y'all down the trail.